Let's do 3 relaxing sketchbook exercises, playing with some different mediums. I have tempera paint sticks, crayons, optional, you can use watercolor crayons if you like, and acrylic markers. Now to get started, I'm going to use washi tape and tape off some borders in my watercolor sketchbook. For this first one, you can pencil in flowy lines. The pencil part is optional. I like this because by pre-penciling in your lines, then you're not thinking about it later on when you're adding color to the page. So we're going to start with our crayons today. And I picked intentional color palettes. I'm doing reds and oranges for this first exercise. Use any color combination you like. 2 or 3 colors will probably be best for keeping this simple so you're not overwhelmed with more choices. We want to relax and slow down. So as you can see, within the flowy lines I created, I now have flowy sections, and just using simple lines, I'm adding in some color and completely filling the page. That's it. That's as simple as the process can be. You can leave it there. I'm going to go in and erase my pencil lines. This part is optional. I'm also going to come in and add some water with a water brush on top of my watercolor crayons. Now, this gives me a few extra minutes to relax, untangle my thoughts, feel the meditative, rhythmic flow state that comes in a simple exercise like this. You do not have to do this step. So if you used regular wax crayons, or maybe if you used oil pastels, you do not have to trace over your lines. And that's our first exercise. We'll remove the tape. This one with the colors, there's sort of a bright, energetic vibe. Feels really good and uplifting. Now let's do our second exercise. This time we're going to use the tempera paint sticks. Again, I'll tape off the borders of my sketchbook. I'm penciling in some scales. So just making it nice and easy. They can be different sizes. We're not looking for perfection. In fact, a lot of times with these exercises, slight imperfections add to the overall handmade look, which I think is really beautiful. And as you can see, I grabbed my tempera paint sticks and I'm tracing over that initial pencil line and then just following the line smaller and smaller until I've completed the full scale. For this one, I'm using green and yellow as my color palette. So again, pick 2 or 3 colors. Just keep this really simple for yourself. Notice how different colors make you feel. Is there an energy or a vibe you get with different color combinations? You could be done at this part. It can be as simple as this. I'm going to come back with my paint sticks and just add some simple dots and lines on top of the existing paint marks. I like how the marks come out on the page with the tempera paint sticks. There's almost like a finger paint quality here. By the way, you can use any medium for any of these exercises. So if you don't have the supplies I'm showing in the video, use your own tool of choice. Okay, that was simple. This one took about 6 minutes total. We're removing the tape, revealing those clean borders. Voila! Okay, let's do our third and final sketchbook exercise for the day. This time I'm using acrylic markers. I've got a combination of blue and purple. So I'm drawing in some spirally lines here, almost like stems of a plant. Think of maybe an abstract plant, but simple swirls and squiggles will do. I'm going to trace over my pencil line with a darker acrylic marker, so I'm using my dark purple here, taking it nice and slow. I can feel the texture of the watercolor paper underneath my marker here. Once I have my lines traced, now I'm going to freehand in some leaf-like shapes. We're not looking for perfection, and they can be different sizes. Try to fill the entire page. So let your leaves go from the stem or from the line you drew all the way to the border of the paper. Adding in my different colors. Again, varying the size, the thickness. And then we're going to bring in and add some layered details on top of our leaf patterns. So this is a little Zen doodle moment. Gives our piece some texture. We'll remove the tape and see what we're left with. A fun, beautiful piece. That one felt calming to me. So here are the 3 exercises that we just did together. These are easy, relaxing, and a lot of fun. Thank you for joining me.